Blog Talk Radio.
Here at ACO Radio, American Communications Online, or any affiliated stations or websites are not responsible for what guest hosts or call-ins may say. All programming is intended for informational and entertainment purposes only.
I love you. Here, put this in your emergency.
Hello? I've already started, baby. We're online. Oh, my gosh. I know I am in trouble now. Did it start?
Love you, Mom. I'll see you tomorrow.
Love you.
You're representing the country and the parishes and the sermons and the Morrises.
I'm going to talk about that.
And ACO.
Who was that guy on the radio?
On Facebook. You said join us for something. I saw it.
I know, but we're live. But what was that thing you sent me on? Was it Facebook? Or what is that? Who was that guy? I like him. He's funny. Telling you how not to get.
Oh, Chris Rock.
Chris Rock.
Yeah, the black comedian guy.
Well, I noticed that you tell Nate he's got to have you because you're white and he's black, right? That was the joke. That was a joke, folks. Oh my God, I am a joke today. This is TJ Morris with Theresa J Morris, and it's hilarious today because we've gone through so much sadness. I was so sad over, we'll just call it Human Security Day, okay, on June 25th. I imagine if you're live on the planet, you know what I'm talking about, but now I guess we're going to take everything very serious, but at the same time, I come from a family that throughout time here, we are mixed and blended, and so we're going to do a show tonight, even though we're trying to get in a better mood because I've been so sick I was throwing up. I'm serious. So I think Janet Kira Lessin from Hawaii is going to call in a minute, and we're going to do a radio show. So sorry y'all had to hear all this. So she didn't know. When I looked at the clock, I still had 2 minutes. But this is Theresa J Morris on TheresaJMorris.com, and I'm going to be TJ Morris Agency running the board tonight for my American Communication Online, which is a holding company. Oh, I did put this on LinkedIn. I'm going to be so embarrassed. But let me see if this is Janet Kira Lessin and Karen Gresham Nickell. Is this Janet Kira Lessin of Hawaii? I guess I'm not supposed to talk right now. Well, I can't hear you. You got me on. She must have turned her show on and doing her intro.
Unmuted.
Okay.
Hi, TJ. Theresa J Morris.
Here's TJ. Can I
hear
help you?
Yeah.
Hi, this is Theresa J Morris with TJ Morris Agency.
This is your co-panelist. Yeah, we're Karen joining you for the.
Do I have to be intelligent?
Space.
I have to be intelligent tonight. Janet, your phone's ringing.
Well, we're going to do our best. I know, it was my doctor. I don't want to talk to my doctor. I'm going to shut it off. I haven't heard from my doctor in a year. No, it's a Dr. Ryan Fusado. That's our doctor. It's both of our doctors. Oh, they probably want, they need money, so they want to get people to come in. Come in and get your COVID test. We'll run up the bill.
We're doing a doctor commercial to get your colon tested. Okay.
Yeah, come and get. They do that. Well, nobody's been going to the doctor.
That's interesting because the digestive system and the ETs right now are going strong.
Well, let me tell you, my daughter just brought me dinner, and this here was running, so it's finger licking good, folks. So if y'all want to sponsor me with KFC, it's okay. We're right here in Gulf Breeze.
Oh.
That's in the panhandle of Florida.
I love KFC. It's horrible for you. It's so fatty and all that stuff. But about once a year,
finger licking good piece.
There. But Oh, that's
well,
good.
let me tell you.
Once a year when you drive past
I just got a breast. We call them breastas, just in case people don't know here in the South. If y'all, now we come. I mentioned we come from a mixed and a blended family, Karen. Just so you know. So, my Chris Rock did something funny. You born in Florida?
I said,
no, you're really talking Southern right now. You got like super Southern.
Okay, I'll stop.
TJ's from
it's not necessary. It's a way country.
It's okay, TJ. I have to work on my Texas accent a lot, and the only way I can get rid of it is through speaking Portuguese.
Well, I spent 20 years learning how to do that in Kentucky. I lived in Ohio County, Kentucky, over there where I was married to my husband in Hartford. But no, they don't talk. He didn't even talk like that. So really, it's sort of a very extended type. But I'll try to not have an accent. But I don't think I can do it anymore. Now in the military, when I traveled the world, seriously, I had no one could guess where I was from. And I had been living in Texas and went to high school, Karen. I should have sounded like you, but we didn't.
Well,
we moved from Monroe, Louisiana.
Wait, one at a time. Okay, go ahead, Karen. Say your comment. Go ahead.
No, I said in the good old days of the 70s in radio, when I was with David St. Clair, he said, you have to work on that Texas accent. And I've tried. So I've still tried, but I've been here for a long time, and I haven't been out of the country in a while. So since 2009, 2011, I've been inside.
Where were you born? Are you American or you're from out of country? Because you speak Italian. Or are you American?
Well, I speak Italian. I am. I'm American. I speak Portuguese, Portuñol, which is bad Spanish, and Italian. But my Italian comes and goes. But my Portuguese pretty much stays the same. pretty well.
How did you?
I had to pay a translator. Go ahead, Janet.
Yeah, how did you get to learn Portuguese? So, how did you get to learn that when you didn't live there? Is that your family or your Portuguese family?
No,
or?
I've lived there. I lived there for 8 years. But that's whenever I did that research with David. But, I just got through Spanish to get my degree from Texas Wesleyan because I had to take it, and I was too young to go to college back then. I went way too young. But when I went to Brazil, I couldn't speak Portuguese, and because of the necessity to communicate, that takes the learn of a language. But I've never had a lesson in it, and I can speak it pretty well. I can write not so well, but I can speak it pretty good, really good. And the more intense I get, the better it sounds. So my CDs are
so the immersion process. You immersed yourself in the culture, and it was like you immersed yourself in the culture, and it was like sink or swim, throwing you into deep water and sink or swim. So you had to learn, or you weren't able to communicate. Okay,
it is. But
similar thing happened with my neighbors.
Yeah, and it's funny because we're compatible with sound, and like I lived in San Remo and Rome, and then I also lived in Monte Carlo. Cannot get the tone.
Okay, well, let me do a little background on the show before we get all. I call this all chatty Cathy and folksy, but I'm here to do this.
You think?
Very serious. You think? We're
seriously.
Very serious talking today. Seriously, so I'm going to get us off on the right foot. We're already like 10 minutes into the show, and so we're doing a panel, and so these panels are 2 hours, 120 minutes. And what I want to do is structure us, which is really hard. It's like herding cats. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to get 5 minutes each to talk about our topic. And this is an exercise on staying on topic, right, instead of going all over the place, which we tend to do. And using
you mean like Al Sharpton did? Al Sharpton got taught how to do that. Stay on topic. He's a good speaker.
We're not going to. Yeah, we're going to stay on topic. So we're going to stay on topic. If you go, I don't know if you guys are in front of your computer, but I put all the topics. We have 33 topics that the three of us put down for today's show. We're not going to get to them all. But when you get past the talking stick, you can go on and pick one of the topics, and you don't have to do them any kind of order, but you're going to stay on that topic for 5 minutes. But if you don't want to go the whole 5 minutes, say you feel like you're complete, you're going to say, I'm passing the talking stick. And what do I win? The next person. What do I win if I win? You win a trip to Hawaii.
I'm going to have to get my clock situated where I can see what the time is, because I don't know how to.
Yeah, I'm eating dinner. Okay,
it's my dinner time right
now.
The
clock, and I'm gonna set the clock, so we'll let you go third.
I'm good. I'm going to run the board.
We also have a board because we are simulcasting this on Korean Radio Network and ET. What's yours? Yours is ET.
You never could remember.
Theresa J Morris,
let me announce.
Wait a minute.
This here's our 8-year anniversary, Janet, with this dumb Southerner.
Oh my God! The 5th of June.
We've got 8 years of this, Karen, I can't hardly stand it. I've been doing 8 years of this with her on every kind of subject in the cosmos.
Oh, my God. And she can hardly stand it.
That's great. That's fabulous. This is a magic time.
We haven't killed each other. We almost did. Continent between us. Nah, we never did.
So, Janet,
a secret weapon.
This is exciting. Karen joined us in 2020. Now, Karen, did you start with me in April? Because you did a few shows with Janet before you came on my brand, or my show, which is TJ Morris ET Radio, Karen. I know Karen's email.
I've known Karen for years.
For years.
Go ahead, Karen.
Yeah,
we've known each other for years.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She came out a couple times over the years. I try to, everybody I meet, I try to interview. I go, oh, you want to come on the radio? So be careful when you meet me.
Yeah.
but we've been together.
No, I don't have topics. Yes, you do. Yeah, we met in real life.
Real life.
And then you came on the show. So, well, happy anniversary to us. Maybe have at least 8 more. And that was fast. That went very fast. 8 years.
And you wanted me to keep TJ Morris Agency. You never could remember my show name, my brand. It was from June 3rd, 2012, folks. Janet came on TJ Morris ET Radio. Never changed. And Janet couldn't remember it for 8 years, Karen.
I know that. No, I know it. I was just scrolling. I was scrolling down on my computer to get to where that was. Because I wrote it down, Aquarian Radio and TJ Morris ET Radio simulcast.
Well, it cost me $100 a month.
My page at aquarianradio.com.
Oh, wow.
I know. Let's go to the show. There's a lot.
I pay $40 on Blog Talk and $50 on Spreaker, plus a bunch of other people to get us out here.
Talk about the issues today.
Okay, let me go look. Where I found the issues.
Talk about the issues
Janet, Miss Organizer.
And I've got my clock.
Go to aquarianradio.com. I sent you the link.
All right, I'm an Aquarian.
Oh, we're going to get more organized. 2020 is
I'm going to do you like, what's the name of your radio?
I sent Karen the link. And
let me see if I can get onto my phone.
We're doing the view, okay? This is my idea.
Oh, we're doing the view.
We're doing an ET view, okay? So we're going to be more organized. We're on the clock. We're on the network. The clock's going to run out, and we're going to talk about today, as per our suggestions. Karen said, how do we assist those who don't understand awakening consciousness? What is the importance of consciousness in raising energy frequencies of humankind on the earth? What's the ET connection and how important is it at these times of transition? And you said, TJ, we're going to talk about trusting the self and how that's done. We talked about God. I forget who said what, but talk about God as source and cosmic love. We're going to share a little bit about our life stories, or chapters of our lives. We're going to talk about TJ and Janet.